Hey, everybody. I'm running behind schedule over here. So you're going to be seeing me get all my stuff together. So bear with me. Hopefully I'll have time to watch. I don't even know if anyone's on right now, so I'll just keep getting my stuff together. So what I'm trying to do, last time I did this, I didn't have all my stuff at 31. So now I'm getting everything to 31 and see if I can determine the difference in hitting power from last week. And also, I went to RogersRaiders.com based on a suggestion from someone, and I took down what they suggested. Unfortunately, in the past, I've been zeroed multiple times, so I don't have all the troops they recommend that I have. So, there's about 40,000 troop difference. So we'll just have to fudge it a little bit. But I think the main gist of what we're trying to do should be fine. So give me 1 second, everyone. Let me spin a little dough right here and get all my stuff pushed up to the proper level. Anyone on yet? No? Nobody? Come on. Y'all knew it was scheduled. You're going to have me do this all by myself. It's no fair. No fun. Alright. Almost done. Alright, so anyone who's watching this and you're just saying, alright, well, what the hell is he talking about? Kingdom Threat? Basically, I was talking with some other subscribers, viewers on my last video, and we were looking at my hits for the Kingdom Threat, and a couple of things we talked about. One thing we talked about is if I maximize my airship, my hits would have been greater. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm trying to maximize my airship. The next thing we talked about is I don't use any distance or attack during any of my Kingdom Threat things because I've tried it and it just hasn't worked for me. So I'm of the camp, you know what? If it doesn't work after multiple attempts, I just got to go ahead and do my own thing. So that's really what I've been doing, doing my own thing. So, but somebody suggested a website that I try, Rogers Raiders. So I figured, all right, well, let me go ahead and give that a try, and we'll see how it works out. So hopefully, this can be add some value to the whole debate whether infantry and distance and all that stuff is really needed. So just bear with me as I get all my ducks in the proverbial row. So give me 1 second here. All right, so I just got to do one more. And let's go. Just got to push them up to 31, and then I'm good to go. My dogs are coming in, wanting to see what I'm doing. All right, gotta clear another one out. Anyone jump on yet? Can't see anyone. Oh, what's going on, John? Yeah, me too. Now I was going to port close to it, but I decided not to. I'm just going to do it from my hive, so I'm not going to get all my max hits in. But whatever. The main point is to see whether it makes sense if you have, or it makes a difference if you have cavalry and all that other stuff inside of your march when you're hitting the the Kingdom threat, or if it doesn't make a difference at all. Before this particular video, I've never done it. I always did Cavalry, only because, you know, it never really worked for me, so I gave up. I'm a quitter. You know, but oh, one thing I want to show y'all that's pretty decent. So I just got finished doing New World, as you can see here, and there's this guy that has some crazy stats. Is this him? Look at this dude. Look at this dude right here. So this guy was a 40. Hey, say, make your magic here. All right, so this guy was a C40, and it was right towards the end. So I wanted to see if he hits me, can I survive that, John? Now, by this time, I already lost like over 200,000 troops. So his kills were a little bit more than they would have been otherwise, I think. But look at this dude, man. He sent like 400,000 March at me. Stats are like crazy. But he didn't knock me out. I mean, he knocked other people out, but I mean, he didn't knock me out. So, proud of that. All right, John. So, let's get this party started over here. Oh, no, wait. Where am I at? This guy.
Motion detected at the back door.
Uh-oh. Somebody's at the back door. Got some robbers over here. Yeah, you see that? That John was crazy, right? Those stats, man. That's the kind of stats a C40 should have. Put a lot of money in that, but if you want to throw money at something, you might as well go all the way. All right, so I did a video based off, you know, trying to like to maximize your damage. So basically, doing some of the things we talked about. One, I maximized my airship. Another thing is I'm going to maximize my march. So 12-hour cooldown, blah, blah, blah. All right, so I got 30 minutes. So now my march is, let's see. I'm going to do my regular hit first. One thing I talked about as well is kind of using your duelist. Is it duelist? Duelist? Whatever. Your duelist gear to quicken your speed. So quicken march 15%. And to shorten my march. Alright, so if I do that, it's going to take me, what? A minute and 27 seconds to get to this guy. Now, if I didn't do that, just to show you the difference. Sorry, y'all, my tablet's not the fastest. Alright, my dog's outside barking at somebody. Yeah, man, I'm trying. I just want to show everybody this who didn't see it. You know, gotta go through the formalities. We are making magic here, or at least trying to. Alright, so if I just did my regular march, and I tried to attack, it's a minute and 54 seconds. So I'm gaining 27 seconds just by, you know, changing clothes. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to just go ahead and use my march. This is the one that I use, that I just started using more of. All right, so a minute 54. What I used to do is I used to kind of go fly up close so I can get the most hits. I really haven't really been caring that much lately about the Kingdom threat.
Motion detected at the back door.
Thanks, Alexa. I'm not sure now, you know, if I really want to do that. I don't think I do. What are they barking? Sorry for the background noise. You know, but yeah, I'm thinking of, do I want to get Lord 65? If I do, I need to take this seriously, or, you know, not waste any ports, because right now I don't buy any ports. I don't even know why they even sell that teleport pack, the advanced ports pack. That's crazy. But I don't really buy anything now in terms of ports. What I do is I just wait until I get them in that marketplace where I get it for $1,200, and I at least get one a week for $1,200. Bring that out pretty much once a week. So it doesn't make sense to buy a port. Anytime you see it in that marketplace thing, once a week, just try to pick up one. When it comes to UAC, by that time you'll have two. That's all you need. Oh wait, boom! Look at that. All right, I'm not gonna win the next one, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. Yeah, my research sucks. All right, let's see where we are. All right, boom. See, get the action going. All right, so that's my hit. So just to show where I was last time, this is my max. Not 98,000. Well, 982,000. So the difference, just is maximizing my airship. That brought me up to 11,000. So that's a big difference. Yeah, I mean, so that's shit. That's large. That's huge. I just So just maxing out your airship. That's the only thing I did differently, y'all. I ain't do anything different. Everything else is the same. Actually, no, everything else isn't the same. I didn't have my I ain't switched to my extra troop jump. Well, you can probably add on an extra 10,000 there, but just maxing out with my march. Go back and show y'all that. 110,000. Boom. Not bad, right? All right, so next, let's save this right here. All right, next I want to try it with this new march. Now, with this new march, like I said, I mentioned I was like 40. Yeah, Abraham, we live, dude. That's right, man. What's up, Ebe? How was your KE, buddy? Seems like Bat was going a little crazy. All right, so now let's see with this other guy. So basically, I went to, not to plug this guy too much, but a lot of people follow him. He has his own YouTube thing. His name is Rogers Raiders, like the Los Angeles Raiders football team or Raiders of the Lost Ark. Rogers Raiders, and he comes up with different calculators, and somehow he came up with this formula that adds infantry, artillery, and all this stuff, and it's supposed to max out, give you the bell curve, whatever thing he has on his site. Now the problem is, since I've been zeroed so many times, I don't have all troops. I had to start from scratch. So I'm like 40K short throughout all my back end troops that he wanted me to do. So I'm just gonna, just push a little bit here. Let's push this to 2,000. So it's not exactly like he says, but like I said, I don't have all the troops that he wants. Let's do it the easy way. Nope. No, maybe not. Okay, here we go. So just to kind of, this is not exactly what he said, so I don't want to speak for the man. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to add the last bit to my T8 calf because I like that. All right, so here we go. 3-7. And this time I'm going to change over to my air cannon. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. By the way, Eve, your message was held back, man. No, it's a family-friendly show. So first of all, taking a look at this, this is adding an extra minute to my march. So now you got to think about it. Does that extra minute and the extra points you get from that minute count where you're getting less hits in? So I better be knocking the ball off of this, John. Losing like a minute. Minute 2 in from. So that's 2 minutes off the bat that I don't have. So, yeah, I heard. All right.
Motion detected at the back door.
All right. Make sure Eves don't be creeping in my back door. I got Alexa looking out for me. So, yeah. So, all right. So, sorry this is taking so long. When you got artillery and all that stuff, it's just going to take it is what it is at this point. All right, let me get my other stuff. So we got 90 seconds. So, yeah, so basically, I know what's this one guy. He swears that, his allocation is better. But I don't know. After that last hit at 11, I don't know how much better it is. I know he's maxing out his airship. I'm pretty sure he is because I told him about it earlier. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know. Guess we got to see how this all works. Hey Eve, you taking over my chat, man? Let somebody else talk. I'm about to block you. Put a block on you. All right, let's go see what's happening here. Still 43 seconds. Yeah, that's the thing, y'all. Y'all gonna be using this. You're gonna be using this artillery. This thing gonna take forever. So this is ridiculous. What's going on, Mama? Yeah, Eve's my man, but about the blocking from all my streams. He's not making it family friendly. All right, so I did the hit with the new illustration. So basically, kind of going back what I talked about earlier. So it all started a couple weeks ago, or last week. I hit the Kingdom threat. I didn't maximize my ship. I just hit him. And this is what I got. All right. And then this week, I hit him. This only thing I did differently is I maxed out my airship. And I didn't use my air cannon. So I'm going to go try that again. I think I can get another one. A better one this time. And, yeah, Eve's always getting in trouble. And then this guy, I used my artillery. And, right here, as you can see, I went from, save this. So I went from 11,000, what was that? So by adding his formula and a little touch on mine, I went from 110,000 to 116,000. So a difference of 6,000, which is nothing to sneeze at, but you just got to think about it. All the time it took. And this is what having more of my stronger troops in than he wanted. He wanted more weaker troops. So if I follow that logic, putting more weaker troops in, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the more weaker troops will die, which gives my stronger troops an ability to die last, but I don't see how putting weaker troops in would improve that from 116,000. Yeah, I find, yeah, me too. But the way that Roger set his up is he doesn't really push a lot of distance. Like he does it in a way that it's not. He just kind of spreads it out almost evenly, not taking into account that the different subclasses of troops and some troops want to hit different ways, and the fact that overall distance has been the hardest hitting when it comes to the creature attack. So 1.1 million. Is it 1.1 million? Let me see. I could be reading it wrong. Yeah, 1.1 million. Sorry, I just whatever. Yes, you're right. I was wrong, and I guess it's not as bad. All right, so I'm going to try the Kingdom attack one more time with my method. And as you can see here, I have my it's kind of like a 3-to-1 almost artillery, the cavalry to distance. I put a little extra on the bombers because they do a little better. Plus, with the T9s, there isn't you don't have a lot of grenadiers up. Most another one is like 2-3 back. So I want to front load him. So now I got 10,000 extra. I'm going to put it. I'm going to put the stuff I took away from 9 because 9 is the weakest. I'm going to put this to 8. Because 8 is one of my strongest ones. So let's go ahead and take a look to see how this works out. And this time I'm going to change it to my air cannon. So y'all should take a look at. I did this video. I think I did a video like this before. I gave myself it was like 6 seconds to change from my horn to my airship. It was something crazy. I don't know how I did it. If I had this tablet, I wouldn't be doing it. But somehow I was able to change everything in 6 seconds. So I can maximize. I was just too close. I forgot that, you go like super fast on that, John. That's because you talk too much, Ibrahim. Can somebody explain to Ibrahim what we're doing? I'm about to booty. You're about to get booted, Eves. All right, so let's see here. Nice. Sorry it's taking so long. All right, 19 seconds. So basically, just to remind you where we started, going back. So last week, without maximizing my airship, I hit 982,000. This week, I came back, maximized my airship, and I went up to 1.10 million. I also changed it. I was 40,000 off on the lower tier troops from Rogers Raiders website. And used my air cannon. I got to 1.17 million, rounding up. For this next hit, this is going to be with my air cannon. Nice, dude. All right, so let's see the difference. Sorry. All right, so no difference for me, which is weird. Let me see. Do I have my air cannon on? 60,000 from what you do with me, basically. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. And like I said, for me, I'm using higher tiers than what he recommended. So it could be more, could be less. So a couple reasons why. One, I think this is good because it kind of shows that some combination of the two you can score very high on. It kind of answered that question. It also shows that, the way I got it formulated isn't that far off, about 60,000. I think the advantages of the Rogers is, one, you're going to get more damage by kind of using that mix. And like I said, I was 40,000 off, so I kind of added more of the higher end troops than he had originally. But I think the advantages of mine is, one, you're saving over a minute to and fro hitting the kingdom threat. And the reason why that's important is for your talent, you're not going to you only got 30 minutes to get that extra boost using your talent. And if you're going ahead and taking 3 minutes to get there, 3 minutes to come back, you're limiting yourself to like 5 hits. You're maxing that out, so you may hit harder, but you're not going to get so many hits at that harder level. So that's, pros and cons. So it's been solved here. Adding Artie, in this case, adding some infantry. You did score more, but you were just a little slower than doing it my way. About a minute slower, which, jury's out. But everybody, thanks y'all for joining me on here. I'm just going to get on hit one more time. Not going to worry about it this week. So hopefully leave some comments. Hopefully everybody's on here, subscribe. And, we'll talk later. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. I'm not going to live stream this weekend. We got UAC. I got to do some stuff in the morning. So pretty much, I'm not sure. I got to find some topics. You know what I need? Eves, if you're on, or John, Mama. What kind of stuff do y'all like to see in terms of videos? Unfortunately for me, I don't know about. I have no idea. I don't know anything about the. What is that thing called? The creation thing. I know that would be helpful, but just let me know what kind of stuff y'all want to see. I'm going to include my. I'm going to include my my line information and my Discord information. In the future, I'm going to do an upgrade on the graphics for my show. And, so with that, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the support. Hopefully, this kind of settles the law, So using a mixture of everything, you do better. However, with pros and cons, you got 30 seconds to use this talent. If you're taking 2 minutes and 54 seconds to hit the beast each way, you're not going to get a lot of hits in. That's 12 minutes. 6 minutes almost a hit. Versus doing it my way, if you don't use any kind of change in your gear, that's 2 minutes a hit. So how much do you really get from that? You gotta, what do you say, Mama? Yeah, so for my troop formation, I have one. I guess for my troop formation, it's the PvP thing. The only benefit to that is I kind of explain how battles work, meaning that there's a front wave and second wave, and by understanding that, you can kind of put your troops. I guess you can set your troops up better. Because, for example, if you don't really follow that rule, you're going to put too many troops in a T9 and T10 for your cavalry and not put enough troops back in T8. because you're not realizing that, certain troops die first. And also, T9s always die first for cavalry for some reason. First to die. So without having an idea of the basic foundations of formation, you're not going to be, you're going to have a harder time creating something that's more balanced. So yeah, take a look at that, Mama, and tell me what you think about that, because some people like it, some people don't. I don't give you an exact percentage. However, based off of, I guess, my research here. Hold on a second. Or I guess the breakdown. I maneuvered my troops in such a way. For example, for me, my T9 cavalry, I put that down to 15. My T8s are going to be more than my T9s. Now, in the normal thing, you'll see a lot of people with more T9s than T8s. But without understanding the formation and understanding that T8s cavalry are some of the last cavalry to die, period, you're not giving yourself the troops that's going to last the longest. Actually, you're putting more people to die faster. And then the gunner. So yeah, take a look at that. Let me know what you think. For example, putting pikemen in front of gunners. Pikemen goes first, gunners are in the back. It's just more of a philosophical breakdown of how things work. And from there, I was able to create something that for me has been fairly successful when it comes to battles. One thing I did want to show anybody that came in late, check this joint out, I was in, just got out of Kingdom, New World thing? So I wanted to see if I could withstand a hit from this guy. So he was a C40 guarding that real big mine in the middle of the kingdom. So he had that all to himself. So this is like towards the end. Now I had already had about 300 soldiers killed. So he didn't have my strongest, but he hit me. So his march, 400,000 march came at me. And in terms of troops, I lost 742,000. But look at his stats. Crazy, right? And one thing I did notice with this dude, look at his damage. So for his damage, our infantry is both 196. The cavalry damage, I have a higher cavalry damage than he does, but he has a higher distance damage than I do, which is weird. Like, you would think somebody that's a C40, which is 7 layers.
Motion detected at the back door.
Thanks, Alexa. 7 layers above me would have like a higher distance.
Motion detected at the back door.
Alright, I guess somebody really trying to get in the back door, y'all. Alright, so let me go see what this is at my back door. Grab my shotgun real quick. Everybody, thanks very much for watching. Please, if you haven't subscribe. Let me know what kind of content you want to view. I will be upgrading the graphics for my channel soon, adding my Discord information and line information. If you want to do like a PM, share some screenshots, one-on-one type stuff, just let me know. I'll give you that information and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend, everyone.